Shadows looking in my boots, huh? I can't talk to you. Ain't my virgin, keep a weapon when I step inside the road. Like, what's the word? While the rest he always rules. Sick to death of all these weapons, take his breath and make the news. Like the death is unexpected, but it's just not what it seems. With my death and my confession, I ate several human beings. Dip the heads inside the acid, put their torsos in the stove. Call me Edgar Allan Poe, the way the bodies hit the flow. I'm shadow stepping in my boots, huh? I can't talk to you. Ain't my virgin, keep a weapon when I step inside the road. What's the bone? Was a rest he always rules. Sick to death of all these weapons, take his breath and make the news. Like the death is unexpected, but it's just not what it seems. With my death and my confession, I ate several human beings. Dip the heads inside the acid, put their torsos in the snow. Call me Edgar Allan Poe, the way the bodies hit the flow. Say don't mean shit to me. I get you 500 by next week. I'm good, bro.
What is this loving war? He know that I love him, got him fucking me raw. He know I ain't with it, never did it before. He got me all in my feelings, now he got you all in yours. It's like that. He ain't never leaving, no, he's coming right back.
Foxy.
So how you wanna do it, baby? Lose control with it. Love it when you move your body down the pole with it. Take it to the crib, show you how it's style hit it. The way I leave it, you gon' thinking that a spell did it. So how you wanna do it, baby? Lose control with it. Love it when you move your body down the pole with it. Take it to the crib, show you how it's style hit it. The way I leave it, you gon' thinking that a spell did it.
Best he under my umbrella. I don't fuck with you, be a girl, sound better. Talk a lot of shit, but you never got my sweater. I been playing chess, you be playing checkers. I mean, up and that game, all
I've been tripping off drugs for the last few months, so ahead of my time, but I'm still so stuck. I don't really show love unless a motherfucker got to. Everybody suck, but I still won't stop you. Everybody know I could if I wanted. I done mastered the pen, but I'm still a nobody. I done been around the block
3 rounds done and dusted, but we are back in Tampa for the 4th round of the SIRL Supercross Series presented by Chesco Boiz Racing. I am Dan Carlson. I'll be calling all of the 250 action tonight. Well, let's talk about last week's race and kind of what went into it. I know the SIRL guys kind of put out a statement earlier last week that they were going to rerun round 3 just due to server issue. So technically, points change has not happened yet. We saw an outstanding ride out of, PO rider. I would have to go back. Don't really remember. So I apologize there. But our points leader of D on that black rifle no feature ride was able to hold on to points just ever slightly after a abs charge back to second on the night. So outstanding performance out of him. But we are back in Tampa, Florida for Tampa 2, our second race of this Tampa, Florida residency here, where we have our first Triple Crown. That means 3 main events, 3 main event winners, but only 1 overall winner. We are getting ready here. We're loaded into the qualifying circuit. We're going to hang out for a little bit. I'll chat with you guys as we get ready to go watch 2K qualifying. And here, let's talk about kind of what I had the last couple of days. So I drove up. Drove about 5.5 hours north in northern Minnesota on the Canadian border, where I went fishing with walleyes on Lake of the Woods. A Friday after, got up there. It was beautiful, lovely place up in Baudette, Minnesota. But man, I hooked into what I can imagine was a 6 lakes at about 5:15 last. And I fought that fish until about 6:17 when trying to actively drill a hole alongside so we could fit this fish up the ice. And the line was cut. A heartbreaking scenario, but it is what it is. Again, so if I'm a little tired, I just got back at 2 o'clock today. Oh, I don't know, 2 o'clock. So I'm a little tired. But nevertheless, we got a call action. It looks like qualifying should be getting started here in about 9 minutes. Oh, just kidding. We are getting ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and hop in to the editor, and we're going to start this Group A qualifying in just a minute. Right, as guys are making their way out of the tunnel, get locked in here with a rider we know and love, Dev, on that East Action Sports ride. We'll just take a couple opening laps with him. Now I do tend to spend a lot of time on this guy. I don't know him personally, but I know him well enough. The East Action Sports guys used to be a sponsor or a sponsored team for the label, which was awesome. So, huge shout out to them. So we'll watch these opening laps here with him and see where he puts himself. This track this week is going to be interesting. 2 sets of whoops, a long, treacherous sand sweeping section. So it's going to be interesting to see these guys, how they navigate, especially in the 250 class. We know how difficult those whoop sections can be. But these guys are the best of the best, so I expect nothing but perfection out of them. Long rhythm section. So Man, this could be a very interesting race. The timing is definitely going to come into play here as Dev throws an absolute oppo off the side. That lap gonna register, puts himself in the 3 spot, but are currently sitting in first is 967, of course, on that Evo DRS Factory Racing ride. Guy has been outstanding this season. Unfortunate miss of the main event for round 2 due to ARL rescheduled race, but he's not out of this fight, folks. Like, we're here at round 4. He still can make up round 3. Technically speaking, like, he's not out of this fight. I think he's well within realm of getting in the championship. And clearly fast enough, puts himself on the top with a 104.28, 7/10 faster than the rest of the field. So this is definitely somebody I enjoy watching. I enjoy his riding style. He's absolutely a ripper out there. As he improves time even more, puts himself a second up on the rest of the field. Pop in with Froxy on that Chesco Boiz Racing Husqvarna. He puts himself as he heads the pit. Back to Dev. Take a look at him. Ooh, electing to abandon the lap. Didn't like his run to the finish line. These wall jumps. I'm gonna be curious to see how these guys navigate it. Waxy gonna find that 2 spot, the 568 machine, only a second down, so looking to improve his time there, but solid qualifying position for him. He's the Action Sports rider. Like to go outside in the stand, remain standing, get a good drive through the whoops. I like this Vegas style wall jump into the rollers. That's really cool. Interesting section. Guys trying to absolutely air it out. Ooh, Dev comes a little short in that rhythms lane. Able to get cleanly out of that corner. Yeah. Like this lap might be torched for him as he has to take an alternate line. Does not improve his time or position, but we'll check back in with him in just a little bit. Currently sitting in history on that MMR Wax ride. 2 seconds off, so looking to improve that a little bit more as time goes on. 44 seconds left to qualify. I like this. I like this track. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to ride it. I just got home, and quite frankly, I am exhausted tonight. So I just got in and tried to get all of the footage and stuff that I needed for overlays and whatnot done. But I think this track is going to be challenging. These guys are going to have to be, especially on the 250 side, you know, the whoops are difficult. 2 sections of the whoops out of a sand corner, it's going to be difficult for these guys to navigate that tonight. I like the long rhythm lanes. His timing is going to be absolutely imperative. Trying to find where that fastest rhythm line is going to be critical. Mystery is on an absolute burner. Ooh, comes up short, unable to make the triple. Dang, unfortunate for him. So he'll have to go back to the drawing board on this next lap around. And it looks like Blake on that PWR Neverland ride has found the 2 spot, only 0.18 off of Source, our current qualifying leader. Oh, these guys are absolutely sending it here tonight and making this track look easy. Oh, getting a little squirrely in the sand section. Almost tucked the front there. Oh, as he gets the commentator's curse, the Chase X front tuck, brought to you by the CS4. Unfortunate for him, excuse me. 163 of Smuds found a little bit of extra speed, 7/10 off as he's gonna come up short. Yeah, man, this track is gonna be difficult. I think these guys will start to settle into a race pace here soon, but coming up short on these rhythm lanes. Gonna be difficult. All right, let's take a look at our current points leader. The 24, well, rocking the 193 on that Black Rifle No Fear ride. This guy has been fantastic all season. He had a clutch ride last week Unfortunately, those points didn't count, so he's going to have to go back to the drawing board if he wants to put himself in a better position as far as points are. Still holding on to the points lead as it sits right now, but man, it's going to be tough. Tough for him. Going to have to go into that round 3 makeup. Try capitalize again, as the 777 Honda rider of Panda is hot on his heels. Made a little mistake there. Those 3 on the table. Let's see if these lap time does not come in 8th, 1.8 seconds down. So the points leader tonight looking to find that extra. Now, if we watched him in qualifying last week, exactly qualify fast. But what he did do is make up for it in the race. The guy is a guy that has consistent pace. So yeah, he's not going to be putting down the absolute barn burner laps that we expect in qualifying, but you know, he's not going to deviate too far from this race pace of about 2 seconds off the fastest time. He might get faster, go on, he might have a burner here and there, but unlikely that we're going to see this guy really make a ton of mistakes. Clean, consistent, and I love the way that he navigates the track that way. I mean, that's what champions have to do. Find a way to salvage, even with bad starts, bad luck. This guy has a main event win and a couple of second and thirds. So I would fully expect this guy to be definitely still holding on to the red plate, or at least trying to manage this championship any way he can. Right, let's back in with the old front runner here, still with a 103.946. So no improvement out of the DRS factory racing rider. So hopefully, I mean, it definitely looks like he's trying to find a little bit extra. And I mean, this guy is fantastic to watch. His is incredible. There's nothing that, you know, he'll find some weird stuff that is not really known from a lot of the field. It's kind of like James Stewart in that way. Is he'll find that extra little gear, put it on the top spot, especially for qualifying. As Blake, the PWR rider, puts himself in the top spot. Now, we're going to have to see some rebuttal here, but now we've got to change the fastest qualifier tonight with a 105.95. This guy is absolutely flying tonight. Definitely one to watch out for. And it just looks like he attacks the stand section, attacks both whoop sections. Just under halfway, or excuse me, just over halfway. No, I was right the first time. Just under halfway in this qualifying session. Oh, PWR Neverland rider Blake currently holding on to that top spot. Of course, has shown speed. I mean, definitely has it, because he makes a small mistake and he ends up hitting deck there. So this lap is not going to count. Let's see if Force is able to rebuttal as he's coming out of the tunnel. Maybe some adjustments, or just trying to find a bit of good lap in. And there is the qualifying speed that D was looking for. Finally put in a decent qualifying position. 4th in qualifying, 1.2 seconds down. So this is the speed that we kind of look for out of D. So we've got to be happy with that. Obviously, we'd like to be a little bit faster, but like I said, I don't think you're going to see the guy really vary from his consistent race pace. He is a gamer and knows how to just stay in podium contention. Oh, he always seems to find that, you know, near the top spot, at least in 3rd position. Capitalizes on mistakes. He doesn't try to get too aggressive. Doesn't try to push the envelope. He just capitalizes where he can. Tries to make it work. Interesting line out of him. Not jumping over that wall jump. Rolling over it, so maybe something I don't know there. Makes a small mistake in this rhythm section. Comes up short. Elect to go inside double. On, off. Big triple comes up. Oh, way too sideways. Messes the rhythm up. To improve his time here. He, in fact, does not. Check back in with our second place rider. That's Thorson. DRS factor. Ride. I think he might be on a heater here, folks. Not improved time that lap around. So back at it again. Yeah, quick top 10 rundown. In the first position, Blake on that PWR Everland rider guy. 105.9 scores at 2 spots. Buds. Spot. D. That Black Rifle, no. Spot. 5 seconds of Axie. 5 spot. Just outside the top 5 is Proxy on that Chesco boy. That's an MMR wax. And 9 spot, the number 4 of Dev on the action sports. Not a outstanding qualifying. Him looking at a little bit more now as time winds down. Here he is quite good at finding race. Oh, it might be because I'm not looking at it. Yeah, I've got a noise gate. And the rounding out the top 10, a main event winner, Pinky on that MRC ride. 10 spot. They'll check back in. Of course, hopefully trying to put in a solid lap here. Navigates the first section and whoops into that sand section. Flex to bail on the lap. Did not like his there. Guys are holding on. Blake yet to be dethroned late in this qualifying session. Wow, that guy is... This guy right here is so fantastic. The whoops. Wow, incredible. Electing to bail on the lap, might have gotten... Check back in with Spuds. Currently sitting third, a second back. I'm winding down, 5.5 minutes left in this qualifying session. So these guys, crunch time is here, and they're gonna have to find the pace they want to put themselves into the main event. Remember, folks, top 18 transfers directly to the main event. And we'll have a 2 PLC. We'll start main event 1. This has implications here. I mean, these guys have to go fast, and obviously we don't know what the rest of the qualifying servers hold as far as speed. So you're sitting in that, 16, 17 spot. Highly likely that you're looking at going to the LCQ. And the pace basically from 3rd all the way back to 10th. They're all within a second of each other, so this class is very competitive. The cream at the top is I mean, these guys just have blistering pace, so like to go over single over table, double, triple, beyond a table. Line there. The Neverland rider Muds. Just under 4 minutes now in this qualifying session. We'll take a look one more time as Neverland rider Blake tries to go for one more heater, makes a mistake, negate that lap. Check back in with our point coming out of the tunnel. You know, I think this Triple Crown format is really going to play into D's strengths as a racer. Guy, he is, again, I said it time and time again, he's super consistent. These mistakes that happen early in the motos, he always seems to find his way back towards the podium. But with a time crunch, so minimizing the mistakes early on in the laps, or early on in the race, is going to be critical for him tonight. We'll have to see how it goes for him. Tries to improve his time once more on. Oh, like Pinky has found some late qualifying session speed as he himself at 5 spot. Off, so MRC Nova Rider finding some pace late in the qualifying session. Likely have 1 or 2 more attempts at a lap here in Tampa. Ooh, Pinky gonna hit the deck. We're still unable to find that late speed. Oh. If this lap's gonna be enough. Got a little sideways in the whoops there. Ooh, he's gonna go down coming out of that sand section. Not what he wants to be. He will likely have one last attempt at a lap before this qualifying session ends. Man, this is a great start to the night for the PWR Neverland rider of Blake. A 103.595, 0.5 faster second, but a second faster than the rest of the field. So, got to feel pretty confident here going in main events. As he will improve his time by a couple of milliseconds, a 103.533, put himself almost a half second faster than second. And wow. Late in this qualifying session has found the pace. Time about to expire, 3 seconds on the clock. Crosses the finish line before it expires. So we'll get one more attempt out of him. Let's see what happens. Ooh, comes up short on the triple, and that will do it for us, folks. We have Source, time expired, trying for one last lap. Unable to make it work. Odds on that Neverland ride. Giving them one last. Oh, bucks the front, gets a little high in the berm. Unable to make this lap count. So skies it off of that wall jump in rollers. That is going to do it for us, folks, here in Tampa. Qualifying is done and wrapped up. We'll be right back. Ready to 50 miles. Day 2.
like the jail, the Drake in my city. Fuck what they say, they won't say that shit to me. I'm in downtown, all my brothers is with me. Shout out my boys from the 70s, shout out my boys from the 60s. They know what's in me. Shout out my boys from the 17, they really know how I was living. Oh, if I see the car, I heard that they got a problem with me. Told them cut on my face, but they faking it fraud. Drive through the hood in Lamborghini cars. I might just give 100 to my dog. Thank you for holding it down, and I'm sorry if you ever felt like that was love lost. Fresh Kid Z, Fresh Kid C, yes sir. Fresh Kid P, Fresh Kid T. Oh yeah, we back. Oh, is that yeah, Jones. Yeah. Chitty bang, and we pretty much amazing. Can we hear your new song, please? I got you. Hey yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up. Now I'm dope on the bread, we can toast so fresh. How we flow, everybody get this down from us. Once was a kid with the other little kids. Now I'm ripping up shows and them fans going wild with us. Tell mommy I'm sorry, this life is a party. Remember you was a kid. Google me the images. Follow me, I'm the leader. And when I park cars, I don't pay for the meter. I remember I was younger as a kid, it was the best. I used to suck on all the pretty girls and reset. I'm at my peak, yes, I won't leave yet. Cereal style, cereal aisle, I need checks. I can make these rappers run like a hard drill. Rock band, show you how the guitar feel. And I could care less how y'all feel. I got a flow to make a bitch do a cartwheel. This is that good, just puff it and relax, bro. And you could get it free, don't worry about the tax, no. And Sam Fool, thank you for the crack. But I play around Burgundy, I anchor on the track. Hey, like yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up.
I was made in gold, fall asleep, it's on my resume. Feeling low, pop the ceiling, please don't hesitate. Peeling off, chasing racks, keep me insane. I don't want to wrap my mind around her every day. Any night, anyway, I'ma ride for you. Dollar signs, pockets swole, like it's swine. Many fold, many try. Feet up, targeting me like a problem. Be up, sovereign, what you want, I got. And in my hindsight, all of this becoming silly. If I made a milli, then my mommy made a milli. Clearly on my next step, took me 4 hours. Why you can be my guest. Hard to catch sunshine, waiting by my desk. Yeah. You want fun times, I need nothing less. I don't wanna wait too long, do I have to? A lot of racing thoughts in my head. Mess around and play your part, send you back to one shot like I never missed.
Alrighty, folks, we are back and we are ready to go racing for our two LC2. I would qualifying results overlay it to render for. So I don't have those for you this week. I do apologize there, but sure you all were go for. As our two LC. This. Pull up the qualifying. You guys talking about that. Second. Picking it. Sorry for the dead air, folks. Nope, not not like that. Don't know why it will. I think it's. Huh. So weird. The other day. Just folks. Hey, there we go. Right. Just a second here. Qualifying results pulled up for. All right, here we go. I think I got him. All right, let's take a look at qualifying results here today. Source on that spoke was the fastest. They won. Don't look right. They are not. Long one. Try this again. There we go. Blake, 301 PWR Neverland. Oh, man. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I am in all sorts of disarray. Forgive me, boys. Long weekend of ice fishing. All right, well, we'll try this. Blake on that PWR Neverland rider with a 5-3, able to put it in. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Blake with a 103.53 put himself in the top spot. Source on the boat ride with a 103.6 in the 2 spot. The 406 Passion. Or 628. Just off the podium. Smugs on that. Never 5-7. Lots of guys in the 104s. These are the guys that are going directly to the main event. So our LC. You know, that's my favorite. Fighting. And our current 5th. Good. Him in qualifying. Definitely going to be the one to watch out for in the main event tonight as he tries to hold on to that red plate going in round 5 next week. And hopefully after tonight. Oh, man. Lots of technical difficulties over here, folks. We're trying our best. Try to run a really solid production. Yeah, not sure what's going on. Yeah. I think it's just my noise gate. Trying to keep all the weird stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why my mic would be cutting out. Well, I apologize. Well, I'll have to go back and rectify that. Try this. Hopefully that helps. Oh, man. All right, still waiting on our 250 LCQ to open up here, folks. What? Why not? I'll hang out, chat with you guys. Oh. Yeah, I have a noise gate set up, so it's makes it a little touchy as far as, you know, being able to keep all the room noise down. That makes sense. So hopefully that works. I also don't want to clip, which is really difficult. All right. Oh man. So how did we feel about Deegs last night? I thought that was like one of the best main events I've ever seen for the 250 side. Like, holy crap, they were going absolutely crazy trying to play some cat and mouse. I did appreciate the fact that he didn't hit like the Fortnite emote on him. I just don't get it. Like, to fair warning, like, I am a huge Hayden Deegan fan. I think that kid is the gnarliest dude on a 250 right now, especially outside. Like, I don't know how he does it. It's incredible watching him ride a 250, and it's like, God, he is just fantastic outside. Supercross, he leaves a little bit to be desired, but honestly, if you look at him this season, like, dude, he's just dominant. Like, there is nobody has his pace. But I did appreciate the fact that, you know, finish line gives him the, you know, the fist bump, tap on the back, saying that was gnarly. His podium interviews are kind of funny. Like, I will say, like, saying who to Levi Kitchen is funny. And I don't know their relationship. Clearly, they don't. They have a lot of respect for each other as racers. I don't know. Maybe Hayden doesn't, but I know Levi has to respect him just because of how fast he is. So it was cool to see that. And also, like, man, I still don't know how I feel about the number 3 on the KTM. Bill, I am not sure when LCQs are going up. It looks like might have a little bit of issues with results and whatnot loading in, so just bear with us here. It should be starting shortly, and then we'll probably have a little bit of delay for people to get loaded in. I'm not sure if they were waiting on me to get results and stuff pulled up for qualifying. If they were, I appreciate it. I know we're just trying to run a pretty tight schedule around here, so yeah, I don't know. I would have to agree. I imagine they'll be up when they're up. Yeah, likely. Very likely. Oh. Oh, all right. Let's talk about Saturday's race some more. Hunter Lawrence, what were you doing? And then, also Christian Craig, what are you doing? The Honda boys this weekend were yuck, dude. Like, how? This is 2 weeks in a row that Christian Craig has nuked somebody in the start. Glad to see that J.A. is okay. Glad to see that Malcolm Stewart's okay. Holy cow, that looked like a gnarly get off. And then that Revan Gordon kid, Jesus. Like, it gave me reminiscent of like AJ Canzaro at Straight Rhythm when he Supermaned off the side of the track and saved it. I don't know how he managed to not absolutely explode off the side of the track, but I don't know. Just a couple more moments here, folks. We'll get ready to go racing for our 250 LCQ. Oh, man. I feel like he was kind of on autopilot and was taking all the line all race, and you could just adjust by the time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's not a typical Hunter Lawrence move. He's got the red plate, or had the red plate. So, like, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that, but I think it's just like, dude, you got to be smarter than that. And, like, God, Suzuki just needs to put a fucking electric start on their bike. Like, it was clear that kickstarting that bike cost Kenny a lot of positions. And those JGR bikes, well, not JGR, PMG bikes, do not like to start at all. Like, they're so high compression pistons, like, man, you're just going to be kicking and kicking and kicking, especially when they're hot. So, unfortunate for Kenny, that sucks. That really bums me out because, man, dude, he looks so good this season. He's already got a win. He's been right there every week. All right, looks like our LCQs are live, so we're going to get loaded into those servers and get ready to watch some racing. Our first race of the night, first gate drop of the night, folks. Yeah, no, I don't think Hunter intentionally tried to take Kenny out. That's insane. I think it was just, like you said, a lapse of judgment. I just don't. That's not a typical Hunter Lawrence thing to do. He doesn't race like that. He's not dirty. He can be aggressive, but he's not dirty. So maybe it was just kind of like in his head about having the red plate, like, man, I've got this. And I mean, he finished 4th, I think. 4th or 5th. So. What's that? All right, LCQs are up. We're getting guys loaded in now, so should be just a moment here, folks. Oh, man. Should have grabbed another beer during that commercial break. Might have to do that before the main events here tonight. Because this one is defective. But I suppose swap over to, honestly, the most underrated Gatorade flavor. The Glacier Cherry Ice. The white Gatorade. Hangover cure. Guaranteed. I don't know what it is about this flavor of Gatorade in specific, but man, it is... It has saved me in a lot of different ways, folks. All right, looks like riders are getting loaded in here. We'll have 22 riders on the gate for our LCQ tonight. Top 4 going to the main event. So, man, this is win or die for a lot of these guys. See who we got in this 250 LCQ. Looks like we've got 5 DC, Papa Spence, Bandit, Greg, Renix, Raydog, Honda, Vision, okay, Krollo, Yami 905, Moto 910, Rida, Skiwap, Zeif, Vainsky. Oh no. Tough night for the 142 machine back in the LCQ. The 38 machine of MXer for life. Not where he wants to be tonight, I am sure. Gatorade and Miller Lite, odd choice. Yeah, Yeah, man. We're high functioning alcoholics over here at So-Called Designs. We know you gotta stay hydrated, but you can get a little buzz too. All right, we've got Day, the privateer rider, the 119 of Carter on that Neverland Ryuko machine, and 10 on that HFR. 11 minutes to go. Hopefully we can get loaded in here in just a short amount of time and get ready to go racing. I will say this, I do hope that we can end up with you know, a little less jump starts and server issues this week than last week. So all right, well, we'll kick it off into replay here and we'll get ready to go racing for our 250 LCQ in just a moment. Let's hop into the free roam. Oh, who do we want to go to? We'll go on the Vanes. Go with Vansky for the first go around. Hop into our free roam camera in just a second here, folks, as we'll get ready for our whole shot. Another long start stretch this week, so this is going to be a tough one for these guys. Lots of high speeds coming into this right-hander. I believe this is our first right-handed start of the year, so. Which, if you know anything about real dirt bikes, right-handed starts are terrifying because you don't have to, I mean, you have to shut down, so it's a lot of trying to dab your back brake a little bit, but not too early, and a lot of guys will just stay committed. Not so much of an issue here in MX bikes, considering your throttle and brakes are attached to your fingers. So I will say this, dude, if Max Boland could get a good start in a main event, the right-handed starts are going to be like that. Hand brake, the finger brake, is going to be such an advantage. He's already talked about it. He's like, I don't have to move my feet in corners at all. Like, I can set up way better. I get it, it's a little weird, but I'd wonder if like that might be something that gets implemented into motocross, because now you can kind of utilize it like a mountain bike where you don't have to move your feet at all. And I know like standing up and keeping your feet on the pegs has been a new stylistic choice for a lot of motocrossers now, a lot of riders. Motocrossers, Jesus Christ, Dylan. Let's try that again. Hey, what up, Rodax? Thanks for stopping in, watching the stream tonight. Yeah, no, Logan and Cool Whip absolutely cooked on this one. This track is really interesting. I like the layout. There's a lot going on here. I mean, holy crap. We've got just right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lanes of a Supercross track. So lots of 180s back and forth. No flat, or what, one singular 90-degree flat corner tonight. So let's go MMR boys. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be rooting for where is he? Vansky. I mean, this guy, oh yeah, he's been in the chat. All right, well, we know what that sound is, folks. We're getting ready to go racing here in Tampa for our second stop of this Tampa, Florida residency. And it's the first race of the night, our 250 LCQ. Stovepipe. If Ray Dog and Crollo don't make it in, kicking them off the team. Yeah, I mean, harsh words. We'll see, but the revs are up. We're getting ready to go racing for our 250 LCQ in just a moment here, folks. And the gate is down. Who's going to be the first to the first corner? Looks like it's going to be a great jump for Vansky and Carter on that Neverland as they get connected. Vansky's going to go down. So Kodaddy on that FPR CDS machine is going to be our early race leader. We're going to get swapped over to our TV cameras, and wowee, we got a race on our hands, folks. Kodaddy currently sitting in the one spot, but he's going to end up getting past by Moto 910 early on in this LCQ with 4.5 minutes plus a lap. This is about to get exciting, folks. Looks like Kodaddy still holding on to the rear wheel. Bandit Nation currently sitting in third, and Rida now takes the final transfer spot. 4 riders going to the main events here tonight, so this is critical for this. Honda on that Vision CBS ride will take the last final transfer spot away. The last transfer spot away from Rida through the sand section. Rida unable to get a good drive through the whoops, so that's going to cost him dearly, and now sets his sights at potentially not going to the main events here tonight. Honda has put in a charge as he's going to get around Bandit. Bandit unable to make that rhythm work, messed up just ever so slightly. And now Honda puts himself into the 3 spot. Bandit finds himself on death's door as Carter, that Neverland Ryuko rider, is now sitting in the 5 spot. So the MMR Wax rider definitely has a target on his back as he goes back to work on Honda, trying to make the pass up the inside, unable to make it stick. Comes up short on that big stadium triple. See who gets a better drive through the whoops. Looks like both of them got a pretty good drive. Bandit trying to force Honda to the outside. Oh, and he tucks the front, and that's going to allow Carter to take the position away. Honda still in this fight. Carter fighting for his life now as he makes the pass up the inside in that 180 corner. Honda going to go to the inside, tries to make an aggressive pass, does not make it work. Side by side through the rollers. Honda able to make it work, but goes a little deep into that flat corner. Oh man, we got a battle on our hands for the final transfer spot. These two are going absolutely insane. To go single over table, triple, trying to get there. Carter does make the pass stick, but now he has found his sights to Moto 910. Honda, in the 4 spot now. So Ryder has found the rear wheel of Honda, trying to put himself in the main event again tonight. But Carter now looking at putting himself into the 2 spot. Out front, though, Kodaddy with a 4.6 second lead. This is a fantastic performance out of him. Exactly what he needed to have happen for him to go to the main event tonight. We'll check back in with our battle for the final transfer spot here, folks. This time is winding down. We'll have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 2.5 laps to go. Or, excuse me, 2 to 3 laps to go. Ride is still going to work here now on Honda. Jumps deep into that bowl corner. Might have lost a little bit of time. Oh, but lurking in just outside of the frame is Carollo on that the Chesco Boys racing ride. So we'll see. We'll see if Stovey's words hold true. Honda now still latched on to Carter. He does not want to give up here, but cuts are coming into play as Moto 910 has dropped back. It looks like he might have made a mistake. Oh no, that is a heartbreaker. Heartbreaker for Moto. He drops all the way back to 6, and that is going to allow Rida and Honda with cuts now. So Carollo has a shot here as he's found the rear wheel of Rida. He's going to try to make it work. Gets a great drive through the whoops. He's going to go up the inside. I'm going to be able to make the pass stick. Comes together with him. Oh, Rida's going to go down. That's going to give Carollo the spot, but he's got 2 guys going sky high, side by side over that wall jump. Moto 910 gets into the back of him. Oh man, this is an exciting race. Moto cuts down. Does make the pass stick. But they have caught the rear wheel of Honda now as Carollo's going to go up the inside, make the pass on Honda. White flag waving now. So this is going to be a tough one to watch, or a tough one to call, as we've got a 3-rider battle for the transfer spot. Honda, Carollo, and Moto 910, who just continue to lock bars. Moto tries to put Honda on the ground. Both of them end up rolling the triple. Oh, man. Chaos as Honda's going to tumble in the whoops. An unfortunate end to his night. But I don't know, with cuts, Crollo might not be able to finish inside the top 4. As it sits right now, Moto 910 is holding on to the final transfer spot as time has expired. One more turn to go for our FPR CDS Mini M rider of Kodaddy. He will be our LCQ winner. Carter in the 2 spot. Zeif out of nowhere found himself in the 3 spot. And Moto 910 will do it. He will be our last transfer spot for this 250 LCQ. Wow, what an exciting night. A heartbreaker for the Chesco boys racing rider of Crollo. And oh man, that is tough. Oh, you hate to see it. Yep. Cuts came into play. Oh, actually, Cuts did not come into play there. Just got shuffled back. There was chaos there for quite a little bit. But Kodaddy able to clinch when it was absolutely necessary. So, oh man. Carter able to put himself in. Zeif on that VDR ride able to clinch as well with the 3 spot, but the 910 of Moto able to put himself in the main event tonight. So solid performance out of him. I know it was chaos. Unfortunately, Crollo, Rida, and MX are not headed to the main events here tonight. So not what you want to see out of these guys, but fantastic racing all the same. We're going to take a short break here, folks, and then we're getting ready for our 250 main events here in just a moment. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Back-to-back shots on your bitch, you can have a back. Yeah, diamonds on my wrist, I always wanted that. Yeah, shawty got big tits, I always wanted that. Yeah, she coming with me and she ain't coming back. No, yeah, and you can have a bag, I can't let her go.
I taste it. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. My niggas also dangerous. Y'all niggas talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch with my haters.
It's the song that made us. Ain't gassed up. Boys are haters.
Inside, Apex. He has taken the position away. Side by side through the whoop. Does he have enough? And it looks like he does.
Hit it on the kid. What is that? Ain't on let it swing on my
Turbo up the inside. Takes him out. We're going to be better through this rhythm section. He goes a little long. Over. Oh, no. Photo Academy rider will take the first main event win of the night for the 250 class. Couple of corners left to go. He has done it. He will light the candles here in Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SIRL Supercross.
We're back, folks, and we are getting ready to load the gate for our 250 main event. Hey, I did want to talk about something. I don't rightly know if there's any video editors in this chat or watching the stream, but maybe you have friends that like to make videos for MX bikes. But we are hosting, and when I say we, myself and my good friend Josh Hoffman are going to be hosting a editing contest coming up here in April or in March. Go ahead, their link is in the description. It is called Moto Cut. So go check it out. If you're an editor, submit your work. Basically, we're offering up like close to $400 in prizes, cold hard cash, MXB shop credits, all of that stuff. But hey, if you like making videos, whether you're interested or you know somebody that does make videos, go tell them to sign up and enter to win, man. There's kind of been a lack of an editing contest for a while since Documoto went away. So I think us over here at SoCal Designs, we're gonna carry the torch. So we'll be hosting that. Submissions are due March 22nd. So get your stuff in. It has to be submitted by 11:59 p.m. CST on March 22nd. Then it will be about 7 to 10 days for us to go through and review and select our top 10 finalists. And then from there, we will we'll have our panel of judges go through and judge the videos and see who comes out as the winner. So if you're interested, go to the link in the description and make sure you check it out. It's going to be really cool. And I'm super excited for that event. But hey, we've got our 250 main event number 1 coming up here in just a moment. So, I mean, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a good night for D. You know, he had a good qualifying position. He is super consistent. I think he's going to be able to clinch again, especially with 3 main events. He's not a guy that makes mistakes. However, there are some really fast guys. Blake on the PWR Neverland ride was outstanding in qualifying. So he definitely has a pace, but he's going to have to lock in if he wants to find himself at the top spot. Cole Bracken saying source is P1. You know, I would have to agree. He does have the potential. I think some mistakes last week cost him a little bit. So, and he's a fantastic starter. So I think I would have him picked for the whole shot for sure. That guy is incredibly fast. So I don't know. I think this is going to be a really, really solid main event, because we got 3 main events, not just 1. So, all right. Well, just waiting a little bit longer. All right. You know, oh God, what should I do? I feel like I should do something. Anyone's thinking, are we good? It looks like we're good. I think we got 22 people. So I think we're ready to start. Yep, we're good to go. Everybody's in. All right, well, let's get swapped over for our main event here in just a moment. All right, well, let's take a look. Oh boy, practice is complete. You know what that sound is, folks. We're getting ready to go racing here in Tampa for our first Triple Crown of the season and our second stop in our Florida residency. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Source for the whole shot tonight. I think he's been fantastic starting wise all season long. So it's going to be really interesting to see how he fares tonight here. All right. Well, the revs are up and we're getting ready to go racing for 250 main event number 1. Who's going to be the first to the first corner? Gates down. A great start for Pinky on that MRC Nova ride, and there is Source, but Source goes down, so Pinky will have the lead early on in this main event. We're going to get swapped over here in just a sec. And a fantastic start. This is exactly what you need in a Triple Crown. You do not have time, as Ashton is going to make the pass early on as he puts himself into the number 1 spot. Second in qualifying, but now he has found himself in the lead here in this first main event with only 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes plus a lap in this main event. So these guys are going to have to be these guys are going to have to fly. Our LCQ winner currently sitting in 4th. The guy that finished 2nd in the LCQ is currently sitting 3rd. So talk about rags to riches here, folks, as Pinky drops back to 5th. Fish on that Black Rifle No Fear ride in the 6th spot. Dev on that East Action Sports ride currently sitting 9th in position, but 6th on the track. And our points leader, folks, D, buried in 10th as he's going to make a mistake and go down over that wall jump. We'll check back in with our leaders, though, as Ashton now has a little bit of pressure from Smuds from behind. So he's going to have to be spot on here tonight. Maybe cuts. Yeah, cuts are definitely coming into play here. Ashton must have a little bit of cuts because he has opened up a fairly substantial lead. Smuds had the pressure early on, but now he is kind of backed off a little bit. Kodaddy. This is crazy. The LCQ winner is sitting in 3rd. Carter on that Neverland ride in the 4th spot. These guys were not even looking at potentially making the main event tonight, and now here they're running up front. Our whole shot winner, Pinky, still holding on to that 5th spot as Fish and D, the teammates, now looking at 6th and 7th. But our points leader has pressure from behind as I believe Dev on that East Action Sports ride has found the rear wheel, looking to improve his position. Cuts are killing him now, though. Source, Evoke DRS Factory Racing rider, has put himself in a better position in 8th, but time is winding down. We're going to check back out front. Yeah, Ashton has opened up, not a sizable gap, but Smuds is keeping him honest. If you're Smuds, you got to get a little bit closer to try to close that gap down. Oh, man. Smuds is letting it all hang out here tonight. A fantastic performance out of the Neverland rider. You know, there's one thing that I will say was we have yet to have a repeat winner in this series. The talent field is so deep in this 250 class that, you know, it's not every single week you get the same guy that wins. There is so much parity in this class. Guys will vibe with one track this week. Next week, it can be completely different. So Kodaddy still will relinquish the 3 spot to Pinky, or whole shot winner, but still a fantastic performance out of the FPR CDS Mini M rider. Here is our points leader, currently trying to claw his way back in as he's going to go off track. Ooh, able to save it though. Cuts might come into play now for him, as he's got a little bit of pressure from behind, but not too terribly. Oh boy, it looks like Ashton has made a mistake though. And Smuds will take over the lead with just under 5.5 minutes plus a lap. Sorry, I missed that, folks. Oh no. Ashton must have made a mistake, gone off track. So now we got to change for the lead. Ashton, the Nova rider, trying to go back to work here tonight, folks. He had an outstanding start. Able to capitalize early. It looks like Pinky, you know, this could be the first repeat winner of the season. You know, he won in round 2 with a fantastic performance in Anaheim. He had to set himself up great in this main event here tonight, and he clearly has the speed to go out and win. As this track starts to break down, but Ashton has found the rear wheel of Smuds, still electing to jump into this roller section. Oh my, he is absolutely flying tonight. Ooh, comes up a little short going single over table there. That might cost him a little bit. Oh man. He is absolutely sending it, trying to get to the lead, but cuts have come into play dearly. It says 2.5 seconds separating him, so he's going to have some work to do. Even if he does get around Smuds, he's got to open up a gap, and frankly, I don't think Smuds is just going to let him have it. Still putting up a fight here as Ashton goes off the berm, relinquishes the 2 spot to Pinky. So now a costly mistake out of the Nova rider. Unfortunate. Kodaddy sets his sights on the 3 spot now. LCQ winner, rags to riches story. Smud still electing to roll that wall jump. Wonder if it just sets him up better for this corner. I think he's got some work to do if he wants to catch him. Oh man. Heartbreaker scenario for Ashton, as he had the early race lead with a couple of off-track excursions, a couple of mistakes. Now finds himself in the 3 spot. Not exactly what he was looking for. It was Kodaddy's gonna make a mistake there. Ooh, Smud's unable to get that rhythm section clean. So now he's gonna have a little bit more pressure from Pinky, the MRC rider. God, Pinky has been fantastic through the whoops. He looks good in the sand. Wow, that sand section is gonna go away in a hurry tonight, folks. Oh man, this could be difficult for these guys. Pinky now electing to roll. No, he doesn't. He's gonna go up the inside, still double in. Wow, that was incredible. All the pressure. 2 minutes plus a lap left in this main event, so we'll likely have 2 to go after Smuds crosses the finish line. Wow, this guy has been absolutely fantastic tonight. Super consistent. Dealt with the pressure. Got into the lead late in the main event when it counts. You don't have to be out front on the lap 1, but you want to be out front on the last lap. So time winding down now. Different rhythm line there. Able to tuck really tight in that 180 flat corner. So I guess I lied to you all. There is 2 flat corners tonight. Ooh. Maybe missed a shift there. Came up a little short going single over table. Gonna mistime this, but able to make it work. Goes off track a little bit, off the finish line. And now Pinky has closed the gap to next to nothing. Oh, we've got a battle on our hands here, folks. Will Smuds be able to ward off the pressure, or will he succumb to it? Standing all the way through that turning sand. Oh, man. Pinky's going to have a great drive on the outside of the whoops. They almost come together in the corner. Both of them stay up somehow. Pinky gonna go up the inside. They both elect to send the wall jump. Pinky's gonna make the pass. He's gonna make it stick late in this main event. Time has expired. White flag out, this time by. As Pinky makes a mistake coming out of the rhythm, and now Smuds will go back to the lead. Oh, and they're gonna get into lap traffic. Man, these guys are getting really close for comfort here. Moto 910 gonna look over. Oh, man. Another mistake out of Pinky, and I think it's all but over, folks. Oh my gosh, this Moto 910 absolutely flies off that berm. One last time through the whoops. Three-and-a-half-second gap, barring any mistakes out of Smuds. He will be our first main event winner of the night here tonight. One more rhythm lane to go. And he has done it, folks. He lights the candles for the first time here in Tampa. The Neverland rider of Smuds in the 2 spot. Pinky, solid performance out of him. And Ashton, that Nova machine, a great start early on, but a slew of mistakes would cost him. Still able to hold on to a podium. And wow, talk about rags to riches here. Co-daddy of the FPR CDS machine wins the LCQ, finds himself in 4th in this main event. Yeah, I do not believe Pinky is happy with that lapper. Stay tuned, folks. We are going to load the gate again. Blake, our fastest qualifier in the 5 spot. Carter, second in the LCQ in the 6 spot. Pork Chop in the 7 spot. Froxy in the 8 spot. And our points leader, not what he was looking for tonight for this first main event, with a 9th. Oh, heartbreaker scenario. We'll be back in just a moment as we get ready to load the gate once again for our 250 main event number 2. Wow. Talk about exciting stuff there, folks. So, I mean, it's kind of on Smuds now. The guy's he's going to have to get a good start and put himself on the top step, so probably just need a couple more seconds before we get ready to load the gate for main event number 2. We'll play some music for you guys while we wait. I don't think it'll take too long. God. In-game chat is always fantastic to read. Oh, man. Yeah, people are not happy about the start here tonight. Oof. All right. Well, it looks like they have pulled the results from main event 1, so we're going to get ready to load the gate in just a second here, folks. We'll take a look at the results again. Oh, sorry. Never mind. We're going to be looking at Smuds. We're going to be looking at Pinky, and we're going to be looking at Ashton. So this is going to be exciting. Man, I love Triple Crown formats. I really wish that they would do a motocross version of it. So instead of 2 30s, if they did 3 20-minute motos, I think that would be so sick to watch. Because, like, yeah, it's outdoors. It's the same amount of racing, except, like, what, 2 extra laps, maybe? Dude, I just think that would be so cool to watch. Like, absolute sprints, because all of those guys can sprint for 20 minutes. Well, maybe not all of them, but most of them can. Ugh. All right, well. Oh, man. Chat is crazy in game. Oh, wow. All right. Well, we should be getting ready to get loaded here in just a sec. Probably just waiting on some results stuff. Not sure. Oh, what do we got? I think I may get P1. Yeah. Unfortunate there. Yeah, cool. If I have to agree, that start was awful. All right. Well, we know what that is. Oh, never mind. Not getting ready to load the gate. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Looks like now we're getting ready to load the gate. We're going to, you know what? I think we're going to pick Source again for a whole shot. I mean, he's definitely due. That is for sure. So we will see as we get ready for 250 main event number 2 here in Tampa. Let's try this start angle this time. We'll get the drone shot. See if this works for us. All right, 15-second board is up. Revs are up here in Tampa. Main event number 2 about to get underway. Who's going to be the first corner? A great jump out of Pinky, as he will get a whole shot once again out front early on. This is exactly what this guy needed. We're going to swap over to the TV cameras and get ready to go racing for main event number 2. Froxy on that Chesco Boiz Racing. He's going to find himself in the 2 spot early in this main event. Great start for the MRC Nova rider of Pinky, as he has found himself in the front early on. So as it sits right now, 2-1 moto scores. Oh, as Froxy is going to hit the deck hard. Dev, the first time we've seen him on camera, he's got a much better start than last main. Timmy on that Black Rifle No Fear ride in the, oh boy, I'm honestly just gonna let this settle a little bit, but Pinky out front, Zeif on that VDR ride in the 2 spot. Dev finding himself on the podium. Timmy from the Black Rifle No Fear. Oh, Dev gonna go off track, so he'll lose that podium position. Mystery, Dev, and Slaw have locked themselves into a fist fight. Ashton on that Nova ride buried back in 11th. D, our points leader, currently sitting 7th in timing and scoring is concerned, but still got a lot of work to do. But this man, holy cow, has opened up a gap with 3.78 seconds in this main event. our main event winner, first main event winner, Smuds, buried back in 16th, so not a great start for him. This is going to be a tough road of hoe for him. Zeif still holding on to the 2 spot. This is why I love Triple Crowns, folks. It is all about consistency. You could not win a main event and still win the overall. Holy cow. Timmy absolutely skied that wall jump. Now this is exactly what D needed. Finds himself in 4th right now, working on a podium position as his teammate is currently dealing with pressure from Mystery on that MMR wax ride. This is, like I said, folks, this guy, he's sneaky good. That 11th is not going to be a great start to the night. That's going to hurt him, but hopefully claw back some critical points here. He's going to go off track before the whoops, not get a good drive. Zeif is going to get past him. Oh, man. Now we've got a change for second as Timmy, the Black Rifle No Fear rider, finds himself in the... Well, as it sits, he finds himself in 4th, but there is a 4 or 5 rider freight train for the 3 spot right now. D going up the inside. Is he going to be able to make the pass stick? Wow, a lot of action here. Timmy's still holding down on the 2 spot, but Froxy will actually take it due to cuts. Small mistakes, they matter. Chesco Boiz Racing Husqvarna rider finds himself in the 2 spot, but he's got pressure from our current points leader as D goes insanely long, tries to backflip, but is going to go down. That's going to cost him 1, 2, 3 positions. So that is not what he needed. Slaxy, the Neverland rider, finds himself moving up a little bit. Source buried all the way back in 19th. Oh man, Smuds has worked his way up to 10th, so still some work to do as 5.5, or we're just under 5.5 minutes plus a lap in this main event. Check back in out front. Pinky now opening up an 8.6 second gap. This guy is completely checked out, folks. But we got a battle for second as Froxy has made the pass now on the Black Rifle rider of Timmy, solidifying his current second position. I have to go back and look at what his results were for Moto number 1, or main event number 1. But this is a fantastic ride out of the Chesco Boiz Racing rider. Ooh, goes a little short there. Able to salvage it. Oh man, here we go. D finding himself in 5th now. Much better position as he is going to elect to triple in, go up the inside. He's not going to jump in. Mystery is absolutely sending it off that wall, but it does cost him a little bit of time as D's going to go up the inside, make the pass for 4th. Roxy still holding on to the 2 spot and still out front. The MRC Nova rider of Pinky, who has found a extra amount of speed for this main event. Obviously, a whole shot helps. This guy has been fantastic starting all season long. I definitely think he's got something dialed in. He's got some sort of weird start map because, man, he got a great start in main event 1. He's got a great start again here in main event 2. So if you're the rest of the field, I mean, starts are clearly critical, as Source has retired. The 967 has retired for this main event. A frustrating series of events for him. So he is elected to be done, trying to battle through the pack. Unfortunate for him. But not so unfortunate for this guy. 2-1 motor scores would put him in the top position, as Slaxy, the Neverland rider, the second one to fall to the curse. Smuds has worked his way up to 8th now. So anything can still happen. But our current points leader has put himself into the 3 spot. He has gotten around his teammate of Timmy. So this is a great comeback performance. This is what we're used to seeing from this guy, folks. He will claw, tooth, and nail, no matter the cost. But is his teammate going to give him any room? He doesn't. He ends up going off the track. Teammate's not playing nice tonight. Doesn't matter. Timmy says, I don't care if you've got a red plate or not. I'm going past you. And we can talk about Froxy here. You know, it's kind of a slow start to the season for him. Haven't seen a lot of him as far as main events are concerned. But this main event tonight, he is looking absolutely fantastic. The Chesco Boiz Racing Husqvarna rider is putting in the work. Kind of just settled into a race pace. He doesn't have a ton of pressure from behind. Doesn't really have anything to worry about because it's unlikely he's going to get to Pinky. Time winding down now. And if you're Pinky, man, like, you just kind of ripped the start and checked out. So great performance out of him early on. This sand section is going to get treacherous tonight. With just a minute left, just over a minute left in this main event, plus a 1 lap. Pinky still holding on to the lead. Roxy in the 2 spot. D now with cuts has found himself back in the 3 spot as far as timing and scoring is concerned, but his teammate currently sits in front of him. Ashton has clawed his way back to 5th. Mystery holding down 6th slot. His teammate in 7th. And our main event 1 winner, Smuds, all the way back to 8th. So not what we wanted to see out of him. Tough start to the night. Great start to the night, actually, but a tough start in this main event cost him critical points paying positions here tonight. So it looks like OD just getting all sorts of squirrely. Now he's got pressure from behind as Ashton has closed the gap late in this main event. Now it looks like, oh man, where is Pinky? There we go. Sorry about that. Time has expired, so we'll have the white flag out this time by for main event number 2. You know, I did not have this guy on my bingo card tonight, folks. I knew he's good. He's got a main event win, and now he has poised himself to be the first 250 repeat main event winner in this season. But he's going to have to navigate through some lap traffic here, though. Had some troubles with moto early or late in main event 1, so we'll see how this goes for him in main event 2. Last time through the whoops. Jinx gonna relinquish the position, not try to make any trouble here, the 651 Motorsports rider. 2 turns left to go. Rhythm section from currently being the main event overall points leader. The MRC rider has done it. He will light the candles for main event number 2 and put himself in position, poised to win the or the overall here tonight. Froxy with a fantastic performance out of him. He'll get second, and it looks like D, our current points leader, will end up third as Cuts will come into play for his teammate Timmy, putting him in the 4th spot. Slaw with a fantastic performance. Looks like Ashton, maybe with Cuts, we'll see. Unfortunately, Cuts did not come into play as Ashton will take the 5 spot. Slaw, the MMR rider, will find himself in the 6 spot. Smuds able to claw his way back to 7th. So a salvage ride out of the Neverland rider for main event 2. I mean, overall hopes might be eliminated now, but never say die, folks. This is exactly what he needed to do. He just needed to lock in. So 1-7 moto scores. This could be difficult, but anything can happen in main event 3. We're going to be right back as we get ready to load the gate for main event 3. Again, I mean, that kind of a boring race to call, if I'm being honest. But, you know, is what it is. Like, Pinky was fantastic. Able to just kind of set sail, put himself in the lead early, opened up a comfortable lead, and minimized the mistakes. Able to have a 12-second gap on second. So he's probably looking to do the same in main event 3. So, and if he keeps starting like this, I mean, man, it might be over for these guys. Fantastic salvage ride for D with 11-3 moto scores on the night. This might be difficult for him to kind of get the overall, but as far as points are concerned, oh man, Dev with a 19th on the night, going a lap down. Not what we wanted to see out of the East Action Sports riders, so unfortunate for him. Kodaddy, who our LCQ winner, not with a great performance, was able to capitalize on a great position last main event, but unfortunately in this one with a 16th, not good there. Our fastest qualifier of the night, Blake, with an 11th in that main event. So this is going to be interesting. I am curious to see if Source comes back. I think he might have had it tonight. It will be interesting to see, folks. All right, well, they have collected the results now. So just a moment, and then we're going to get ready to go racing for our final main event of the night. And you know what? I think all eyes are on the MRC Nova rider of Pinky. I think he's got to do it. He'll be the first repeat winner, 2-time winner of the 2026 SIRL Supercross season, which, I mean, there's so much parity in this class. I don't know what that's going to do as far as points are concerned. I'd have to look, but it would be a fantastic performance out of him with 2-1. Man, I think, I don't know. I haven't been doing the math, so it might be one of those nights where we see him at clutch, because I mean he clutched in round 2, so I hope it's not a boring race to call, but yeah, I think Pinky's kind of hoping that it will be for him to just kind of set sail and do exactly what he did in main event number 2. Oh man, the pits are interesting tonight here in Tampa. We've got some strategy, we've got some smack talk, we got all sorts of stuff. There's never a dull moment in an MXB server chat. Never, never, never. You might find a handful of different slurs. You might find some freaky stuff. I honestly don't know, man. Some of the stuff that these people say is quite interesting. All right. Sorry, guys. I am like at all-time low energy right now. I am very tired. I drove 5.5 hours today after 2 days of hard fishing out on Lake of the Woods. So I do apologize for my diminished spirits and very sleepy eyes, but I am ready for bed. But we got one more main event to go before that can happen. So I'll try my best. Oh, man. Well, we know what that sound is, folks. We've got our final main event of the night, so let's go ahead and get started here. I mean, I am just going to go with Pinky on this one. We'll hit the free roam cam. This guy starting all the way on the outside. Froxy outside as well. 15-second board is up. Who's going to make it to the first corner first? The gate is down. There it is. An outstanding jump, but oh my goodness. Oh man, this is not good for Pinky, but a fantastic start for Dev out front. The East Action Sports rider. Ashton, that Nova rider, in the 2 spot as he's going to try to make the pass early on. Pork chopping that Cod Neverland rider in the 3rd spot. And our main event #1 winner, Smuds, has found himself in a great position early on, but we're going to swap over to our TV cameras. This Pork chop's going to go down. Oh man, getting shuffled back now. So we've got some work to do on the TV side of things as Dev on the East Action Sports ride has found the lead once again. This is what he needed. Oh, as he's going to take a tumble. He's going to get this commentator's curse. Ashton's going to go down. And who does that leave us out front? Our points leader. What did I say, folks? This guy, sneaky good. This is what he needed. He's got the speed. Let's see if the 24 of the Black Rifle rider, Black Rifle No Fear rider of D can capitalize. So he puts himself in the lead early on in this last main event. Overall hopes might be squashed with the 11th in the first main event, but man, it would sure be nice to see him take a win as our main event #1 winner finds himself in 4th due to timing and scoring. And Pinky is buried all the way back in 11th, so not the start that he wanted. He's going to have some work to do. Check back in out front, though. Oh, man, what happened? D. Oh, this track is going away. The whoops are torched. The sand section is torched. This is going to be treacherous tonight, folks. The 250 class is going to be struggling to get through these rhythm sections as this track starts to go away. Ashton has not given up the fight for the lead here, though. I don't know how those guys can carry so much speed on these flat corners. It is absolutely insane. Still holding onto the 1 spot, but Ashton has closed the gap a little bit as he sets his sights on the points leader of D. He's looking for a little bit of redemption. Unable to make the pass stick. God, I think he's just got a little bit more pace than D, unfortunately, but oh, as he makes a small mistake exiting the corner, D's going to take a tumble in the sand section, and he will relinquish the lead. Ashton will take the first place away as he sets his sight on winning a main event here tonight in Tampa. D still not out of it yet. Oh, as Dev's going to come up insanely short, lose a position to Porkchop. Just a moment. Main event number 1 winner Smuds finding himself in the 4 spot now, so that's a great rebound ride. Where is Pinky? Still fighting for his life. Oh man, 20th. This is not good as he goes down again with Jinx. Ugh. No way. That is so tough as he's going to go a lap down now. He must have had a lap not count. Because Ashton's not even close to any of these guys. You know, it's a blessing and a curse. Pinky was looking poised to win the overall. Would have been our first repeat winner, so I have no idea. Like, math is not mathing right now. Out front, though, Ashton has opened a sizable gap as our current points leader currently sitting in second, but a way better performance out of the East Action Sports rider. This is kind of the position he's more accustomed to being in, so he must have fixed something. Must have fixed something in the last 2 main events. Finds himself up here in the 3 spot. Froxy, I think Ashton might have the overall with, what did he end up? Like 3-4, 3-4-1. But Froxy's putting himself in a great position to potentially be on the podium here tonight. Porkchop Smud still holding it down in 5 and 6 position. God, out front though, Ashton has found the pace. Check in for this battle for 3rd. Ooh, cuts coming into play for Dev as Froxy will take the position away as far as timing and scoring is concerned. See if he's able to make the pass. The Chesco Boys Racing Husqvarna rider Dev's gonna make a small mistake. Froxy hitting the heel clicker in the middle of the rhythm section. Ooh, wow. I do not know how he survived that. Now Dev's got some pressure from behind as Porkchop set his sights on the number 4 machine. Oh, goes up the inside, takes him out. Oh my God. Let's get a replay of that, folks. Holy. Absolutely no intention to make the corner. Slams into the side of him. Unbelievable. The KOD rider with an extremely aggressive move did not expect that. So probably some words exchanged between these two now as they have elected to just continue to play cat and mouse in this main event, but that has allowed Smuds to close the gap now. Unbelievable, folks. Dev gonna go down in that rhythm section. That's gonna be a costly mistake as he loses 2 positions there. But now Smuds closing up on his teammate of Porkchop as he's gonna let him by. And he's gonna crash again, so I'm wondering if that takeout was to give Smuds the overall as he tries to work forward. Oh, some team tactics. Not what you want to see here tonight. Fastest qualifier currently sitting 5th now. Who was that? Entering off the side of the track. Still out front, though, Ashton on that Nova ride. Able to still hold on to the lead as Pinky now will go down 2 laps. Not what he wanted. He was so close with 2-1 moto scores. And now 19th, so that will be stripped away. Oh man, this rhythm section has completely gone away now. Smuds trying to go to work on Froxy, but he's got a lot of time to make up, and time is running out. Froxy going to make a mistake in that rhythm section. Man, these guys are just ruthless in the back of the pack. Neverland Rider's just taking everybody out tonight. Likely 2 laps left to go here, folks. Ashton trying to navigate through lap traffic. Pinky trying to go to work, try to gain some positions. I think it might be too little too late, though. Froxy trying to navigate around some lappers as well. Current points leader sitting in second. So outstanding performance out of him. Tough main event number 1, but great finishes here in main events 2 and 3. Time has expired, so we will see the white flag out this time by for the Nova rider of Ashton. Ooh, D's gonna go off track. Is that gonna be enough for Froxy to get to him? It is not going to be, but now he's gonna have to keep this thing on 2 wheels as the white flag is waving. It looks like Blake has made the pass on his teammate Smuds, as he's gonna go off track into the roller section. Oh man, sketchy there. Oh my gosh, Dev is going to the hospital. White flag out now. 1 lap left to go for the Nova rider, who has been fantastic all night long. You know, he had a tough go in main event 1, had an early lead, gave it up, but was able to claw his way back to 3rd, 4th in main event 2, and a win here tonight. I think that's gonna do it. I think we're looking at our main event overall winner. Ooh, Ashton gonna cross a rut, go down late, but I don't think it's gonna matter. A couple more sections left for him. D has opened up a sizable gap on Froxy though. So barring any more mistakes, man, this track has been absolutely shredded here tonight. This guy might have done it. We'll have to check points, so I don't want to crown him yet. But he does it here for main event number 3. The Nova rider of Ashton will be your main event winner and potentially your overall winner tonight. D with a salvage ride for 2nd. Unfortunate finish. Froxy right behind him. Unable to capitalize there. The PWR Neverland rider of Blake will finish in 4th. And Smuds trying to work his way to the end, finishes 5th. Just finishing off the top 5 will be Pork Chop. So all that's gonna do it for us here tonight, folks. A fantastic night of racing, if I do say so myself. Again, you know, I have no idea. These Triple Crown rounds are so hard to judge because, you know, guys that get 7th, 3rd, and then a win, like that could be your main event overall winner. So I'm pretty sure my math is right, with 3-4-1 being the overall winner. So congratulations to Ashton, regardless if he's not the overall winner, but still with a main event win here tonight. I think D will be able to hold on to that red plate one more week as well. So good news for him. But again, hey, I'm Dylan Carlson. I am going to be calling all the action for the 250 class here for SIRL Supercross presented by Chesco Boiz Racing. Again, if you guys know any editors or you are an editor, check out the link in the description for MotoCut 2026. It's an editing contest. This is something we're putting on. It's going to be fun. We're trying to get the best editors across the world for MX Bikes content, and we've got a fantastic panel of judges. I'm super excited to bring those guys on board. We've got a ton of different awards. Obviously, the top 3 will be paid out in cash, but we've got creative awards like best kit, best location, best song, all sorts of crazy stuff like that. There's going to be more to be announced on those fronts, but hey, check out the link in the description. Go check it out, and hopefully we get that stream scheduled soon. I'm excited, but you have a month if you're an editor to get stuff done. But hey, that's going to be all from Tampa tonight. I'm Dylan Carlson, and I will be your broadcaster for the 250 class for SIRL Supercross presented by Chesco Boiz Racing. See y'all next week.